Hey guys, happy Monday. I apologize for not having this up on Friday. I actually had it recorded and something had went wrong with the recording and I lost it. Then I went to get my COVID booster and the flu shot and I have felt pretty crummy ever since. It is a little better today, so we're going to go ahead and do this one again. Um, I hate when that happens. Just, oh, it drives me crazy. Anyway, this is part two of what I assume is going to be three parts for the winter and Christmas collection. So this is just a collection of books that I've had. A lot of them are older books that you don't see a lot around anymore. I always enjoy doing these because of that. And then either this Friday or the following Friday we will do part three, which will be include Jade Summer, Hannah Lynn, and Camellia Angelcova, I think. Heads up on that. And yes, so let's go ahead and get started. Wow, maybe. All right, first up is this cute little book. This is published by Lark Publishing, which is the same company that does the Lulu Maya books. This has a very similar feel to the Lulu Maya books. Type of paper looks the same, layout, size of the book, but this is actually by John Bigwood, and it is A Million Christmas Cats. So it is smaller than your average size coloring book, so keep that in mind. That's why I zoomed in a bit. This is an adorable little book. I have a copy that I've colored a few like marker pages in, but I liked it so much I really didn't want to miss out on any of the pages, so I bought a second copy. Also has little images you can color on the copyright and the copyright pages and the title page. And then we get started, and we have our spy cat who is trying to go undercover, I assume as a bear, and the bears aren't buying it, it looks like. Sorry, grabbing a drink of coffee. It looks like his cover may be blown. Being the only one to catch the fish probably didn't help either. He better share it with the class. I like this because a lot of them are wearing like the little patterned sweaters, which gives you a little bit of, like with the gifts and stuff, it gives you a little bit of pattern in these, but not a lot, like just enough to make the picture interesting, I guess. Looks like we're having a party. They do not look happy, the penguins there, though. Not sure why. Didn't think cats would have any. Well, cats and birds, I guess. Cats and birds. You do have some wallpapery type pages, but these are really cute, and if I was going to color a wallpaper page, those would be the ones I would gravitate to because they're just super cute. I saw someone do this one recently. I think it was Barb, and it was gorgeous. A lot of people do this one, and I love it, and I actually kind of want to color that one myself this year, so we shall see. Might get started on the Christmas coloring next week. I have the majority of this week off of work. There are some other things that I would like to get in order. Plus, it would be nice to feel like I'm doing some creative coloring. I haven't had a chance to play with my paints or anything at all this month. It's just been a crazy month. Hopefully, I will be in the mood to do so. I love the little cat snowflakes. This is from the title page. But I don't know. Maybe towards the end of the week, starting next week, I might start getting into the Christmas pictures. So I feel like that's close enough. That's so cute. I like this one a lot too. I feel like I want to do one of the regular pages, and as you can see, they are double-sided. Marker does go through, again, which is why I got the second copy. I want to do a pattern page, but I also want to do just a single page. That was one of the others I had done in my other book. So, Christmas crackers. Caroling. So that guy's a little too enthusiastic for his liking. Popped his hat right off his head. Yeah, this was one I used marker on and it bled through. I might show y'all those just so you can kind of see. And I like this one with the cats all coming together to make the Christmas tree. I mean, the whole book is just stinking adorable. Oh, now they're going undercover as penguins. A lot of spy cats. Now, one of the downsides to this book, kind of like the other Lark books, is that the picture goes into the binding, which can make it really difficult to color right in there. In this case, this would be a hard picture to color unless I use some type of watercolor or something, which might be the way to go. There's also a little advent calendar in here, a 12-day one, which would be cute to do. Gonna do at least one page in here. I've got like 2 or 3 different ideas in my head, but whether I do all of those in this book or try to try to spread it out will be the next thing. Which I love this picture too. This one, I like the mix of the black and the gray in the sky. It just adds a little bit of, like I said, just enough pattern, just enough differences to the pictures to just add a little more interest to them. I like the little fat birds with the fat cats. I feel like that is appropriate. An adorable little picture. They're not getting into trouble. Snowball fight. Looks like fine entertainment for the rabbits. And then like a steampunky type of picture here at the end. So there you go. A million Christmas cats. Next up is All About Christmas by the Belba family. So I like this because it's kind of a compilation of the Christmas images in some of their other books. And it's different types of color by number. They have like puzzle pictures. Well, we'll look at it in a minute. Amazon printed front and back. There's 30 pictures. There are puzzle by number clever book series pages in here, Mystery Mosaics Christmas Feelings pages, and then Christmas and Travel Mosaic color by number. And it's different amounts. It's not all just the same amount of pages from each one. So, but belongs to, let me back this out just a little. It is cream colored paper, but being a color by number, I don't mind that. Their regular color palette. So this is the section from their, it's puzzle color by number clever book series Christmas symbols. So the puzzle color by numbers, if you're not familiar with them, you get a grid like this with the numbers running here and the letters running across. And you get colors over here, like this is scarlet, and the first one is B7. So, haha, bingo, B7 right there, you would color that block scarlet. Then the next one would be B9, so you color, whoop, that block scarlet, and so on. It's like there's a whole lot of scarlet in this one, and then a little bit of the other ones. They provide blanks. That's why this book feels so thick. They provide blank pages between each one because obviously if you colored this in marker and this was on the other side, it would bleed through and you wouldn't be able to see the numbers. So this one looks like a little more complicated. I've not tried the grid color by number, and this looks like a landscape one. I've not tried this puzzle color by number of theirs. I really want to try it this year. Might be getting into these this week. I don't know. So I'm not going to show you all these because, and these look like they make up the majority of the book. But, I mean, because it's just a grid section and you get the idea. So next up is their Mystery Mosaics Christmas Feelings, which I didn't realize they even had a book like that. So this is where they all have numbers in the little bitty boxes, and you color them in according to the chart. A lot of people use X's to cut down on, I guess, marker or material use, and it's a lot easier to do. Me, I just prefer to color them in fully, and but this year, because I do like to challenge myself, I might try the X method on one picture. I don't know if it'll be in here or a different book, just to see how I feel about it. There's also dots. There's also Xing cross stitch, the X method on the background, and then coloring in the foreground, which in some of these pictures might be a little hard to figure out. Like this one. I have no idea what this is supposed to be. So that looks like a little bird, maybe in a window. So like in this case, all these 19s and 20s, which are grays anyway, and blacks. Wait. Well, 19's dark green. So you would want to X all those out, then color in the bird. Yeah. The bird, maybe X out the window too. I don't know. Like I said, I think I might try it just to see. So I'm not going to take you through all these because again, you can kind of see him, but a lot of these are hard to see, not colored in. So then finally we get to the Christmas and Travel Mosaic. They have a color by number book and they pulled some Christmas images from that. And I really like these. I think my goal will be to do at least one page of each of the type of color by numbers in this book. That'll be one of the many goals I have. So here's Santa upgrading from his sleigh to a car. I hope that car it's like a little spy car that's got like wings on it. I know, he's probably gifting somebody a car. But you know what? Santa deserves some gifts too. And maybe Santa would like to have some heat. some heat and heated seats. And maybe he would like to have a radio. That's all I'm saying. I like this one a lot. They showed this on the back cover. I might do this one. And they're labeled. Alright. So just 4 of those, but that's alright. They look like, not George Tufex's complicated, but they look like they will take a little bit of time. So a little bit about them and their social media pages. And that is all about Christmas. Next up is, hang on a second. Alright, that's better. Next up is Kayomi Harai. who, this is a Design Originals book. This is, I have one of her other books is called Teacup Kittens. That is adorable. This one's Santa's Kitty Helpers, which is also super cute. This is printed by Design Originals. One thing that's unique about it is with the Design Originals books, a lot of times they have like pages in the front, kind of how-to tutorials for coloring and like big glossy, really pretty color pages showing like examples and stuff. It gets right into the book for this one. I don't know if that's just unusual to this book or what, but they do show some of the finished pictures on the front and back covers, so that, let me see, you guys can see. Whoop. There we go. So all of the cats are shaded in different colors, and then the rest of the page is just regular line art, and they are single-sided. Each side, each side has a quote and then little lines so you can write like when you colored it. And this one is, "It is impossible to keep a straight face in the presence of one or more kittens." Cynthia and E. Barnard. Sorry. Apparently can't read today. This little guy is not enjoying his skiing experience, it looks like. I'm gonna guess this next page. I'm gonna do it for some reason. There we go. Yeah, I'm really surprised they must be magic mice, because I can't otherwise understand how they can actually pull that pull that sled. We do have some kitty puns in here, which are always fun. Though they had a missed opportunity here for Meowie Christmas. Little disappointed there. I like the fact that they have little mittens on. Well, I guess because they're actively touching the snow. But see, like their bottom paws are touching the snow. They should have mittens on those paws too. And he looks super excited for whatever is in that box. Hopefully catnip. That one's cute. I mean, they're all cute. Actually surprised there aren't patterns on those stockings. Might be an opportunity to add your own patterns. Thank you for putting the cat in, making the cat an angel, and then having them still have paws instead of hands. That is always a little, always throws me off. Some pictures they'll have the cats in human clothes, but then they'll have hands, and I'm like, no, that just ain't right. This picture's real cute. I've been kind of eyeing this one. I don't know. I did do one a couple Christmases ago. I really need to start dating my pictures. And I did this one. It is a combination of just marker, some stickle on the white, and then gel pen on the stars and on the letters. Oh, and on his little little the little berry decorations. I don't Doesn't look like that one's bleeding at all. Those papers have been in there forever. If it ain't gonna move at this point, I think it's fine. I'm starting to figure out finally which of my markers bleed and which don't. The Artesas seem to be the worst, but Shuttle Art is also guilty of it. So, boy, he looks way excited. Way excited. So I might start like saving those for printed pages, or pages that maybe I don't care if it bleeds a little bit. I'm not buying any more of the Artesa Everblend, and I'm not. Oh, that one did say Meowie Christmas, didn't it? Okay, okay. So they came in through. They came clutch at the end. But I'm not rebuying either sets, so far I think my Sprees and my Wise Brants are doing really well and not yellowing. And I'm pretty sure the Prismas and Copics and stuff aren't yellowing, so. And the Pastel Ahoo-Hoo, yeah, Ahoo-Hoo, yes, that's the name. No, the Pastel Ahoo-Hoo markers, I'm having trouble with my words this morning, seem to be fine, but I haven't gotten any actual sets of theirs. I might try to get the 50 set of theirs so I can compare them to the others to see if they yellow. Santa's Kitty Helpers. Next up, this is Jason Hamilton's Santa Cats. I'm not sure if he's still doing them, but he had put out a number of books and had some art a couple years ago, in particular related to cats. Cats and Quilts is another book of his that I have. This is Anna. Man, I'm telling y'all, we're doing this. We're doing this. I've done this video once. I am not doing it again. We're just going to say done if this doesn't work. Amazon printed 24 full-page illustrations. They're single-sided, but then he also has another set in 4 by 6 inches, like 2 to each page. So you could cut them out, you could frame them, you could scan them in and use them as like Christmas cards. There's all kinds of things. Or you could just color them in their smaller versions of the pictures, so they may not seem as intimidating. Though his pages aren't super complicated. See, this is from 2015, so. He also has an Etsy store. I'm going to link to that in the description, because I think some of these pictures are available as single PDF images, so definitely go check that out. Hopefully he still has it. I love this one. This one, man, that cat is going to be colored like Leroy, because he is the cat that would knock that tree over. I'm surprised that cat is willing to let him on his back like that. Must be the magic, where he promised him food afterwards. Like, I can empathize with Santa right now. Just napping in the chair with the cat. Trying to make the cookies. The elves look like they're doing all the work, and then the cats are just spectators to this event. This is a cute picture, but as always, highly recommend you don't use tinsel in a tree if you have cats or dogs. Anything stringy like that they will eat, it will get wound up in their system, and it's not a good vet bill. It's not a good situation. But always makes for cute pictures, so, or cute coloring pictures. Yeah, don't actually, yeah. Anyway, y'all get what I'm saying. That looks a little dangerous. Thank goodness they have that screen in the front, because that one looks like he's trying to burn the whole place down. Not only is he knocking it off, he's knocking it off in front of the fireplace. I love the smug look on his face. Looking at that picture reminded me of one of the cats, and I'm trying to remember which one it was. Maybe Scamper. Scamper's had that look before. He is not happy about those antlers. Not happy at all. Love it. I've also seen that look on Scamper. So the story I'm seeing here is that he was playing with this tree, got his nails caught in the very top of it, and so now all the little elves are trying to come to his rescue. And this one's just over here minding his own business, sweeping up the mess, like, I don't get paid enough for this. That's a cute picture. Not only are they good lap companions, but I imagine, just like any other cat, he's sitting there trying to catch up on some reading before he's got to go do his thing, and of course the cat's like, no, pay attention to me. This would be a fun one to create your own patterns and different things, I think, on the ornaments. If you're into that sort of thing. I love this one. They're all fascinated watching Santa, and this one over here is my cat, is me. I'm just like, I don't care, I'm tired, I want to take a nap. A lot of nap taking for me lately. This one is getting his milk business going. This one over here is absolutely offended that that card says for Santa, and it should have said for cats. I think that's what's happening there. He's like, the audacity. So either they came along and they're helping him out with well, they're not helping him out with anything. They're just coming along watching what he's doing. Or his sleigh is heated and they all congregated from the neighborhood. He's going to come out and be like, where did all of you come from? I like this one. Again, little surprised you could work it out with the cats that they actually pull the sleigh, but love that one. That one too. They're all just like, ooh, water. I love the idea of Santa and Mrs. Claus as crazy cat people. I love the idea. Alright, so there's all of the full-size images. Now you get them in the smaller format. If you want to, like I said, scan them and use them as cards, you could print these out. These would be fairly easy to color. Like if you didn't want to do like the full page picture, these would be cute to color. So I'm not going to take you through all of them, but you get the idea. I think that's it. Yep. So like I said, not sure. I'll have to look. Hopefully he still has his Etsy shop. So I'll link to this book, but I'm also going to link to his Etsy shop because he does offer some things, some of the pictures in here to download, some unique pictures, and then like some other non-Christmas pictures, I guess. So there is Santa's cats. There you go. Alright, next up is Kawaii Winter and Christmas Adult Coloring Book. This is by Just to Kawaii. Amazon printed. I don't like this one as much as I like their Autumn and Halloween one, but it is still a very cute book. If you want to pause, whoop, and look at that. Alright. So I have done a page in this book. That's from the back cover. I did this one for color long, not last year I don't think, but the year before. And it was marker with pencil over the top. And then I think I used a little bit of chalk pastel on the windows to give them that frosted look. So very cute. These books are big on having little patterns and zendoodles and tangle type things. I love this picture. Fighting with this camera. And that one's from the front cover. This one I was playing around with some different, like I think ink tints and some different mediums and stuff just to see how they would do in the book. That was a long time ago though. Feeding the reindeer. And that one's cute. These do, and maybe that's why in a lot of these, some areas have darker line art and some areas have lighter line art, and sometimes it can look a little busy or overwhelming to start the picture for me, but then once I, start focusing on little sections and knocking those out, then it really makes a huge difference for me. So, there we go. So that was Kawaii, Winter, and Christmas. Actually, that's been there for a while. Was there any yellowing? Yeah, there was a little. So I'm going, well, we'll just leave them in there for now. Okay. Next up, got a couple Deborah Muller books. This first one is Christmas Magic. So kind of Christmas with a fantasy twist. It is Amazon printed. Nameplate page. I love her little fluff around her corset and her hat there. I feel like this picture would lend well to maybe unconventional colors for Christmas. I like the little seahorse. So a lot of ocean type stuff in here. I love the fact the octopus is getting tangled up in the Christmas lights. But I really like this one as well. Sorry, I had to clear my throat. Man, I am really having some issues this morning. Mistletoe. Ha ha ha. Chubby is in, baby. Well, no worries there, because I'm, I'm apparently trendy now. Who knew? Christmas unicorn, that might be from the... No, it's not from the front page. Unless it's... No, that's a different one. So we have more than one unicorn in this book. Really like the Christmas walrus. I don't know why. That just sounds fun. I've seen quite a few people do the fairy one and do really cute versions of that. A lot of ocean ones in this one. Love this one. Even though here lately I've just been really hot-natured and running on hot, I definitely am drawn to the beachy pictures still. I would probably be roasting alive, but I would be on a beach and I would be happy. This goose, I imagine, is trying to make a getaway so that he doesn't wind up at the family dinner front and center, if you catch my drift. The star of the family dinner, but not in the way that he wants. No, no. Gotta make a break for it. Pretty much look on my face when provided any dessert. I've seen some cute ones of this one too. That looks like an evil little elf. That doesn't look like a happy elf. Throwing her hands up in the air, I guess. Are they singing? Maybe they're singing. Maybe that's what I'm seeing. So. I like the little toad fairy, I guess. That also looks tragic. Like the elf. I started to say fairy. The elf is trapped in a little ball. Love the little berries and leaves as a top there. I like the Christmas tree with all the different, like the fish and the sand dollars and seashells and everything. Oh, that's the one from the cover. Quite a few images in here. I guess a witch's stocking there. Everything she needs to get started. He or she, witch or warlock. And then it looks like you get little pages where you could cut them out and use them as cards if you wanted, or scan them. And these are unique images from the rest of the book. I like that one. Owl is calm. Oh, are all these owl-based? Looks like it. I enjoy owls, so that is owl I want for Christmas is you. You also get owl Christmas tags that you can color and cut out. And then other Christmas tags. So a bunch of little extra goodies with this one. There you go. There is Christmas magic. Next up from Deborah Muller is Winter Woodland Wonderland. There we go. Again, Amazon printed. Lots of woodland creatures in this one. And they are usually attired with a scarf or a hat at the very least, which I think is adorable. I want to know why the otter gets a free ride, and the bird. I think this one's really cute. I had it flagged for a reason. I have to maybe try to do that one this year. Which I like this one too because I like her little reindeer hat. He looks concerned. I think he's wondering where she got that from. He's hoping it's just synthetic and not real. Got some skating and some taking a nap. I would probably be one of the nap takers. Like I said, we're all about naps today. Disney princess moment. I was gonna say he probably isn't gonna have much luck with that empty hook, but he's already got 2 fish, so that hedgehog or whatever it is looks very impressed. Must have some skills I don't know about. I've done a page in here and there has been some bleed, so lots of pictures in here too. I like her little bunny ears there. Though, again, that one looks rather concerned. This one does too. The one sleeping in her arms could care less, but the rest of them look really concerned. Like, is she going to use Sleeping Bunny to make herself another one? I hope not. Don't you start. It is cold outside, and Leroy is mad. So Leroy is doing everything he can to get in my way this morning. And like I said, I've done this video once already. I am not doing it again. So, sorry for the interruptions. Little owl tree toppers, very cute. Kind of like that one too. I love how it looks like, I mean, I know those are their hooves, but they look like just really high, fancy high platform shoes. So you can see the yellowing here. I feel like I can cover it up so I'm not too concerned, but this, as you can see, this one yellowed really bad with the fox. So I had used, here's a little bit of gel pen in there, but it's mostly marker. I know I used a lot of the Arteza or shuttle art markers on the fox, and generally your browns and reds and yellows tend to be what causes this kind of bleed. So I love the picture, but you can see like it went bad on this one too, real bad. So, and well, yeah. I'm trying to remember. I think I stuck it here, and I think it had bled through before I stuck that picture or that sheet there. You can see it's still. This one was bad enough. It was going through to this page too. his eyes, and the red I used right around there, that brownish red. So lots of pictures in this book. I probably would continue the snowflakes up here. I feel like it's missing a little bit right here, having that extra gap, but that's okay. So there's that one. But that's why, because that was from the front, and so I would probably take these snowflakes and stuff and just continue them up there, is what I would do. So there is that one. We've got a couple of color by number books to round this out. The first one being from Sachin Sachdeva. This is one of his Christmas books from last year. This is 50 pages, Festive Christmas, color by number. Amazon printed. It is his basic palette. I am hungry. I don't know if y'all heard my stomach. I guess I'm going to have to go get something to eat after this. This is like the mosaic format that a lot of his Halloween books and he has a bunch of different books in this format, and I really like this. I ended up doing quite a few in here. This is actually out of date because he has so many more color by number books now. He's definitely got these, but there's just so many more now. He's really been putting out a lot of books this year. Nameplate page. Then we get started. So super simple color by number books. I really need to at least write the date down here because I did more in here last year than I thought I did. Just real cute. I got a little bit of bleed. My guess is from where, like, you can see it just a little bit there and on the white. I can probably come back and fix that with a white gel pen or Posca pen. My guess is I was mixing in some shuttle art markers in this, and so that probably caused some of the bleed. It's not super noticeable though. I like this one a lot. So you can see a little bit on him too. Goodness. I think that's where I stopped. Yep. So he's got a lot of good Christmas books out this year. I think I've already snagged his stained glass Christmas color by number and his Christmas mandala color by number, and I believe he still has at least one more coming out, but I also don't want to forget about the books he has that I already have because they are adorable. Really like this one with the penguin. Lauren at Lauren Loves Color and some others. A lot of times in these books we'll do like a marker outline and then color them in crayon or colored pencil, and I think I might try that on at least one picture in here again, just to try something a little different to see if I like it. I actually bought some more crayons earlier this week, so I had a little bit more color variety. And we'll be trying that in some of his color by number books. Like I said, you get 50 for this one, so you get quite a bit, and the whole color palette's on this side. He doesn't just show which ones you use, but for most of the pictures I feel like, well, maybe not as much in this book, but you end up using quite a few of the colors, so I don't have a problem with just posting the whole palette. It is kind of nice to know which ones you need if they just show the specific colors, and sometimes I change the colors. Sometimes I just decide I want something different. So looking pretty smug on top of that sled. That bunny is very concerned that he's stuck. He may have to call for reinforcements to get him out, because unless it's Super Bunny, I don't think he's going to be able to yank him back out. I love that picture. With this one, it seemed like I was trying to go front to back, but man, I almost want to make an exception because I just don't think I'm going to color all the way to this one. I may have to go out of order and then color that one. We'll see. Making a, looks like a snow angel. Santa on an airplane. There's an upgrade from the car. So we went from sled to car to airplane. Santa is embracing technology, I suppose. Oh. Getting a little crazy here. Another, oh, nope, that looks like Fox. Very cute. And like I said, sometimes I like mixing up the colors, so the color by number gives me a palette if I don't really feel like messing with anything, but then sometimes I'll come across color and I'm like, no, I want to use a different color. Here's a thank you and email and information about leaving ratings and feedback when possible. Then you also get some color charts in the back, which I should really grab one or two of these and start using them, because I just casually use my markers, and then every time I come back to them I'm like, why didn't I write down which markers I like using? Never fails. And finally, we have Christmas Fantasy, color by number. This is their black background mosaic coloring book by Questopia. This was published, I believe, last year, right when they were featuring their 50 color palette, which Amazon printed. Turns a lot of people off from it, but I am okay with these because if I don't have the color they say, I just use a similar looking color or a different color. So, but if you're just really tied to that color palette, a 50 color palette, it seems daunting, and that's fair. Plus these are a little more detailed because of all the different colors. A little bit of their social media info. Color by number tips if you want to pause and read those. And that. Then we get started. So it has the full palette on the side, which in this case with such a big palette it would have been helpful to just show the numbers you're using, but they've since changed back to kind of a, I think, 20 something color palette, which is just absolutely perfect. So it's fine. No worries on it now. I have done a picture in here. I had to do the one with the dragon looking so proud of his Christmas tree decorations, and that rabbit is not as impressed as you can see. Any yellowing? I don't think so. I think at this point I can just, yeah. If I leave them in there for a long time and there's no yellowing, I'm just going to assume they're fine. So. Mermaids celebrate Christmas too. Oh, well, Santa finally upgraded because I say a dragon is an upgrade from an airplane. That's just me. Because if you get cold, then, you know, he breathes fire, so you basically have, you have those warming self-warming seats you were looking for. So that is the ultimate, latest in Santa transportation technology, is going by dragon. Oh my gosh. You can tell everybody's working the Monday before Thanksgiving because my phone has been making noises all morning. Everybody's trying to get everything done. We have interrupted a meeting here with the fairy, the deer, the reindeer, and Santa, or just a deer. And even the owls look upset. I wonder what they were discussing. I wonder what they were discussing. Oh, I feel like they're gonna dig a grave somewhere, and I'm gonna be buried for what I've overheard. Maybe the owls are spy owls, or they think we're the spies. Whoops, my bad. So sorry. I like the, I guess, more traditional looking Santa and like these really heavy, this really heavy cloak. I think that would probably be more appropriate. I just imagine even in that suit he would be cold. He would need a cloak or something like that. Another unicorn. Well, looks like the snowman made it to the nice list because he is cleaning house here. Santa's probably like, whoa, this is awful lot. I better double check here. And there he is, I guess, taking a tree somewhere. When I first saw his picture, I thought he was just out, like, you know, going on the rapids, just having a grand old time in his off time. Oh, so he's got stockings underneath there. I thought for a minute those were like his bare legs. And I was like, yep, there you go, Santa enjoying some warmth. Some warm climates. So here are samples for some of their other books. So like here's their National Parks book. Camping. I think all these are the black background ones. Fantasy Landscapes, which I also enjoy. Dragon Fantasy. For as much as I enjoy dragons, it is rather surprising I do not own the Dragons book. This is with their old palette. And then Autumn, which I actually purchased this month, and I've colored a few pages out of. So, alright, that is it. Just a few more books to add to your wish list or collection or what have you. Why won't they come here? I had to move them. I had a nice place to put them until Leroy decided he was going to camp out next to me. So there we go. I think I've been trying to think how I'm going to do this week. Wednesday is going to be something a little different, I think. So, if you've been around for a while, you know that I've been playing around with goal planning and just planning in general this year. So this won't be necessary. It's involving coloring because it's involving the channel and coloring goals, but it's not necessarily just about coloring. While the system I put together this year for casual goal setting was pretty successful, and I did veer off of it for a while, I was pleased with it, and I kind of want to challenge myself a bit next year. So just a sneak peek, I bought a new planner for next year. This is called the Legend Planner. What I'm going to do Wednesday is go over it with you and just show you what it looks like, and then I might go through and go ahead and fill it out, because what I'm going to do is, this is an undated planner. I'm going to go ahead and start it in December. And I know, like, all these planner people are probably clutching their pearls and their chests in dismay, like, what? No, that's not how this works. But here's the deal. Most of my time off that I have to get things accomplished are in November and December. And I'm in the mood to plan now. So my thinking is, if I wait till January, I might lose that momentum. So let's go ahead and plan and use December as a start date. And then that means next December I can get another planner. So this is a weekly and monthly planner. I'm going to go over it on Wednesday, and then, like I said, I'll probably go over it a little bit again once I have it filled in. So Wednesday will be like a planner video, basically. Friday or during the weekend is going to be my third winter and Christmas collection video. One of those days I'm also, so either Friday or Sunday, and then the other video that's either Friday or Sunday will be either just a regular recorded video. I'm hoping I get the Jade Summer book from Lulu this week so that we can have a video on that and, you know, color in that and see how that's going to go. I would really like to do it as a live stream, but I don't know yet. I'm still feeling kind of yucky from the shots, so let's kind of see how things fall in the middle of the week, and then what I'll do is, if I do decide to do a live stream, I may put a poll out there on the community page showing what's your preference, like Friday or Saturday. And if I'm doing a live stream, that means we'll probably play around with the book from Lulu in that live stream. So kind of the plan for now. We'll see how it shakes out, but that's what I've got for the moment. So I hope you guys have enjoyed. I hope you have a really good week. For those of you that have some time off, I hope you can take some much needed time off to relax a little bit. I think for a lot of us here lately, it's just been crazy busy. It's not just, you know, not just me, it's like all of us seem to be extra busy these last few months. So maybe we can all at least have a little room to breathe this week. And I will be back hopefully on Wednesday. Bye for now.